like boom, 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 boom. Or like. Hello, YouTube.
Hey, you guys. I'm Wonton Cloud.
And I'm Rin Zerker.
Coming at you again with our next week of the 60-day writing challenge. What? But for reals, how do you feel like it's been going so far for you?
So far, it's been really interesting. I've enjoyed getting things written down and spoken every week. I really enjoyed it. How about you?
Me too. It feels good to write something, you know? And when you have a challenge like this and you have an accountability partner, hint, hint, someone who will keep you on your toes, remind you, it feels nice. Not like school where you get graded. It just feels like they care enough about you to like check in and be like, yo, you written something? Yes. Cool.
Yep. Doing something every week.
Mm-hmm.
Really helps creativity flow.
I know. And where creativity flows, the story goes.
Mm-hmm. This week we did free verse poetry, which, if I understand correctly, hopefully this is right, you try to do your best not to have any rhyming patterns or anything that's like a poem should be.
She's correct. No forms. Forms are dummy.
Bringing out the Japanese. This week, I will start.
She will, because I started last time.
Awake. Eyes half lidded. Mind running with thoughts. Worrying. Breathe in good, out the bad. Asleep. Rapid eye movements. Dreams of flights and family garages. Teeth ground to dust. Welcome to life.
Wow.
I feel like I should be like, boom, 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 boom. Or like.
We did do iambic pentameter last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
See that? It's like, it's worked on here, but it's not iambic pentameter. No form, guys. No form.
That's right. I hope I did it with no form.
I think she did. There was no sense of form, but it did sound like poetry. That's the main cue. No form, but it must be poetic.
Beautiful. All right, Wonton Cloud.
Sweet. As my friend and partner mysteriously disappears. The name of my poem is called... It's called Slangry. And I'll explain what that means after I read the poem. Hopefully it's understandable. Anywho, it's kind of long.
That's cool.
It's kind of a long poem. So, have you ever met one of the 7 dwarfs? His name is Slumpy. It would have been Sleepy, but that was already taken. For that same reason, it can't be Grumpy, even though that's what he was when he wasn't sleeping. Have you ever seen the running of the bulls? It's quite famous in Spain. Watching young people, for the old are too smart, get almost gored 3 feet away. Seeing the bull's eye turn that unmistakable red and white as it charges unsuspecting future gories. Have you ever been chased by a bear once it's come out of its hibernation? Hearing the growl of a stomach that had overcome its senses as it pursues you? Hoping that somehow it might change into that friendly Pooh Bear who always looks for that smackerel of honey? Neither have I. But I would have found that much more preferable to sitting in that car, seeing that look pass from an angry wife to husband, feeling that power permeate the car with silence. It's like wet clothes hanging on a line, slowly drying, burning under the hot sun. No wind to speed the process. And that's it! Yep, and slangry means sleepy, hungry, and angry. Slangry.
Slangry.
Yep.
New word in the dictionary.
Made it up a few days ago.
Like hangry?
Yeah, only it's better. Gives all the emotions instead of just two.
There you go. And now it's time for the Poet Spotlight. No.
And it's his eye again. Oh, wondrous am I.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I will stop attempting to be poetic by reading this poem. It's by a nice lady whose name is Kate Knapp Johnson. The title of this poem is called The Meadow, and I liked it because it reminds me of those chill summer days where I was young and free and it just felt like time was forever. It goes like this. Half the day lost, staring at this window, I wanted to know just one true thing about the soul. But I left thinking for thought, and now 2 inches of snow have fallen over the meadow. Where did I go? How long was I out looking for you, who would never leave me, my withness, my here? And yes, I know it did mention winter in there, but it still reminded me of summer, because meadows are summer things, not winter stuff.
That's an interesting poem.
It was very interesting. My withness, my here. Not a person, but you know, the now. I kind of liked it. It's deep for a poetry book for the youth.
I think it's interesting how it says, it's beautiful.
That's why it reminds me of my youth. Felt like you had all the time in the world. You might not feel that way now, but you definitely did when you were a kid.
And you might be a kid feeling that way now.
So keep feeling that way, kids.
That's right. Keep fighting for your youth.
Yep, because we already did, so we're not fighting for it.
We have a different kind of fight.
Yeah. Life. Fight for life.
That'd be a good name for a band.
Mm-hmm. Great name for a band. Speaking of bands, we're going to talk about Wonder, which has nothing to do with bands. But
I was wondering how that would go. Wait a second. A band of friends, maybe.
True. A band of people who didn't understand each other in the beginning, but then, through the process of time, came to understand each other. Some did. One did not.
So this is not really a spoiler. One thing I do enjoy about Wonder is that it has different narrators. So you get to see the sides of different characters and their hardships, but also their triumphs.
I feel like there's 6.
You're gonna make me count them all?
No,
That's quite a bit.
I'm trying to count my brain. 6.
There's Wonder, Jack, Summer, Valerie's boyfriend, Valerie's friend, Wonder again. I call him Wonder, but that's not really his name.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's say that there's like 7. What are there 7? That would be kind of smart because it's called Wonder, and there are 7 wonders of the world.
We're gonna have to look this up, guys.
Yeah, it'll be somewhere.
We'll leave it in the comments below because we're gonna look this up.
Yeah, that would be really smart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 7 there. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good.
We'll find correlations. And we're also going to comment on the Facebook page, so if you want to leave comments there too. Boop, boop.
Yeah, it's the end of the month, guys. So, like, if you want to jump on the Wonder bandwagon, see, bands came back.
And there we go.
You can still do it. I think next time will be the last time they can read until the end of the month.
Well, I mean, next time we'll do spoilers. So.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, guys. I mean, this is it if you don't want spoilers.
Yes.
This is not it if you're just going to read.
You can always read.
After the spoilers.
True.
So, that was a bit about the Facebook book club. And Rin is going to talk about next week's challenge.
So next week's challenge is narrative. We are going to do a narrative poem, which basically is writing a little story, I think. And it doesn't have to rhyme, and it's just great. I'm actually really excited for this one, though I'm a little bit nervous too, because I still don't know what I want to write about. Yeah. And Wonton Cloud is definitely going to join too.
I am too. But Rin is also sharing the story this week.
What? Growing up, my family was raised to not really care about birthdays. So recently I went to a birthday party and they were asking, tell us the story of your childhood birthday. So I thought about it, and other people were telling their stories, even though it wasn't their birthday. We just went to the party. Well, I thought about it, and one birthday stands out above all others. Because my family wasn't big into birthdays, I got to earn the money, I got to buy my own cake, my own decorations, I made my own invitations. I planned this big party. Whenever it was summertime, we were able to flood the yard. So I planned a big water fight, and I even bought a piñata. So my parents got a ladder out and hung string between two ladders, and we were playing, and suddenly I hear people yelling and screaming, and out of nowhere there's a big boom. I land straight on my face, just boom. The ladder had fallen on my head. So I ended up laying on the couch with ice on my head while everyone else was playing in the water. And I was super, super sad, but also super happy because there are so many friends who came to play and they still were able to have fun even when I got injured. And after my head stopped hurting, I got to have a little bit more fun too. So that's my craziest story that I came up with this week because I went to a birthday party. And that's that.
Another great story from our master storyteller, Ren Cirker.
Thank you. So we look forward to seeing your poems from this week's challenge, as well as hearing from you in our Facebook page. Please like,
subscribe,
and go ahead and click that notification button.
if you want to know what's up, which you should because we're pretty up there.
What?
But for now, I guess we gotta say like a peace out and write some poetry.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I didn't prepare a story though.
But you were like the storyteller.
I'm the storyteller.
Oh, you are. Plus, you're also the editor, so you make this look good.
That's true.